The probate court of the state of California is now in session. Judge Nambi Pambi presiding.
This special session of probate court has been called to determine how to divide Southern California. Should the meek suddenly inherit the earth?
I'll take Disneyland.
Order in the court.
I just put in my order. I'll take Disneyland.
If you don't sit down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is Disneyland taken? Then, I'll take Knott's Berry Farm.
You can't just claim Knott's Berry Farm.
Is Universal Studios available?
Yes. No. You have to qualify first. You must be meek.
Meek? You're looking at one meek dude here. Why, I'm the lowest form of life on earth. Why, I'm a spineless jellyfish, a wilder milquetoast. Even the puny guys at the beach kick sand in my face.
I'm sorry, but we have two.
And nobody likes me. When I was growing up, my mama had to tie pork chops around my neck in order to get the dogs to play with me.
Your story is touching, sir. But the purpose of this hearing is to come to a decision.
Speaking of decisions, I used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure.
Listen, you. We've got to.
I always wanted to ask my psychiatrist how to become more assertive. But he's so busy.
I'm sorry, sir, we really have to get down to the business at hand.
Business. That's how you really know I'm meek. Lost 5 jobs in 5 days.
5 jobs in 5 days?
Yeah, well, first I was a lumberjack, but I got the axe. Then I was a plumber, but that went down the drain. Then I was a tree surgeon, but they asked me to leave. Then I worked in munitions factory, but that bombed. Finally, I worked in Alaska building a highway.
Don't tell me. You got the cold shoulder.
How do you know?
Lucky guess. Look, I get the picture. You're a low-life weasel who has nothing going for him.
Yeah, I guess that qualifies me for a piece of Southern California, huh? Maybe SeaWorld.
If you were God, would you give SeaWorld to a low-life weasel who has nothing going for him?
Well, you said meek.
Meek is not unresourceful.
Listen, call me weasel, but don't call me unresourceful.
Meek is not weak.
Yeah, well, I work out. I wear earbuds.
The kind of meekness that Jesus refers to in the Beatitudes is the meekness he displayed in his ministry on earth. First, he relied on God's resources.
God's resources.
Second, he set aside his own interests and lived for God's interests.
Well, I could go for that.
Even to death.
Well, maybe SeaWorld was a little too ambitious. Maybe I could try for something not requiring so much commitment. The zoo is nice.
You're either meek or you're weak. This court stands in recess.
Listen, can't we negotiate here? I'll settle for Riverside. How about San Bernardino?
Based on a play by Bob Snook. Conditions for use. Do not sell any part of this script, even if you rewrite it. Pay no royalties, even if you make money from performances.
You may reproduce and distribute this script freely, but all copies must contain this copyright statement.